Hi everybody, I hope you're having a wonderful day. So today I'm going to be taking on the sorry. So today I'm going to be taking on the kind of old trend of the Barbie, Bratz, and Fairy. So first I'm going to start off with the Barbie makeup look, and I'll be posting a reel to go along with it, and then I will do Bratz and Fairy next week. So I hope you guys enjoy, and make sure to watch the whole thing to find out how to do this Barbie girl look. Let's go! So first, of course, we're going to be starting off with the eyes, and I am going to be using the James Charles palette because this is the only palette that has like pink in it, and I'm going to be using, oh god, like this row right here, mostly these two colors, and I'm going to be using some other palettes for more sparkle decals. And I'm going to be using, I think it's called Ghost, like it's going to be right here. So first we're going to be taking the first neutral color, which is right here, and we're going to be patting that all over the lid. Sorry, just making sure my lighting's good. I'm currently using a ring light, and then the lights back there, as you can tell, go bonkers and weird. So I'm just going to be patting that, and I'm using my Morphe, doesn't matter, eyeshadow kit. I'm just going to be patting that all over the lid, and I need to go put my hair up, so I'm going to go do it. Taking the James Charles palette, and I'm going to be using the white Ghost shade. Hold on, let me get my brushes. Sorry, there are so many brushes in this palette. I used that one for the neutral base, so now I'm going to be taking the white Ghost color, and I'm going to be just applying that everywhere. It looks a little weird right here, but I promise you it will turn out very nice. Right, as you can see, it's kind of like creating a nice little shape that we're going to be using, because if I have kind of like a white base with a neutral undertone, it'll be easier for me at least to blend everything. So I'm going to do the other eye. So now that I did the other eye, I'm going to be taking the nice little pinky shade, not the hot pink, the one right above it, and I'm going to be taking it and just applying it into the crease. Just as a little pop of color. Just like kind of blending it all in, because it's very much a shadow you kind of need to build on, more or less. See? It just like balances everything out. And now we're going to be taking the hot pink shade, which is right underneath, and we're just going to be working that into the crease in kind of a curved line on the eyelid, and just, yeah, it's kind of like curving it like that. So we're just gonna like build upon that, because we really want it to be super nice and super bright, so you get that like legit like, I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world. It looks definitely different off camera. It looks much brighter. So I might post some pictures on Instagram. Yeah, it looks really good on camera, off camera actually. On camera it looks a little bit less bright. So now I'm going to do the So I just added a couple lines at the top of the lid just to add a little bit of finesse. Next, we're going to be taking my next palette, which is the 35 Morphe 35 EXO palette. Now this has quite a lot of purples, so I couldn't really use all of them, but I am going to be using this sparkle. As you can tell, I've dipped into it quite a lot because this is what I use for school, and I might use Kiss Me as well, which is this shade. I just want to make it really fun and like flirty. So yeah, I'm going to be taking Kiss Me. Where is my brush? My brush. My brush. My brush. I'm just gonna be like this. Look at that powder. You may not be able to see it, but a lot came out. So I'm just gonna be taking Kiss Me and just putting it on this little dollop of a brush, as you can see. And I'm just gonna be taking my beautiful handy dandy mirror. I'm just gonna be like adding just some little tiny little bitty bits of sparkle, some sparkle wackle, because I don't really have that many I don't really have any eyeliners that can be used that aren't black. As you can see, it's adding a little bit of sparkle. And I think I'm actually going to change some like little mini details of Kiss Me. I'm just going to take some of it right there. I'm just going to like put it at the top of the lid like that. As you can see, like a little bit of sparkle. Just going to blend. And I'm going to add like pretty much, because I'm not going to use this kind of shade if I'm going to school unless I'm doing like a very like a little bit. I just need like a little bit of sparkle. Just gonna blend it out. Can you see that? Yeah, you can right there. So it just looks really like nice and kind of just like placed at like just like the right angles. It really pops a little bit. As you can see now, you can see it. Beautiful. And next I'm going to be taking Your Move, which is this beautiful little shade, and I'm going to pop it right on the lid and just really blend that in. See? And I am going to be adding some hot pink from the previous palette back in again, so we don't kind of lose the hot pinkness. And now I'm going to pop that same thing into the inner corner and do the other eye. Alright, so I already prepped and primed my face, so now we're going to be taking the Morphe, whatever it is, Skin Tint in the shade Marshmallow, because I'm a very pale person, and I'm just going to be slightly tinting my face, but I'm going to add a little bit extra because my Barbie look is going to be a little bit more, you know, extra. So I am going to be doing a Bratz look next. Fairy is going to be last. You see, I never really grew up with Bratz. I still am growing, but I was always more of a Barbie fan. Still am Barbie fan. You can go watch my ranking my favorite Barbie movies after this if you would like. So I'm just gonna be spreading this out. I won't need a beauty blender or brush because this is just a tint. I like to put it under my eye because that's where I feel like it gets dark, because sometimes my mascara clumps. Sometimes, so it looks a little bit darker under there. So I'm just gonna like this. As you can see, I think I might be adding back in the little dots in the corner because, as you can see, it's kind of getting a little bit, you know, just yeah. Sorry, just looking in my mirror. Does that look good? Just so I know that like everything's under that because I just recently went to the beach. So yeah, now that we have the foundation done, we are going to be using a lot of blush. A lot. And I'm going to be going kind of like up the apples of my cheeks and really packing it on. And a lot of highlighter. So I'm going to do the blush look. So I'm going to be using my Cover Fix and e.l.f. blush. Alright, now that I have highlighter on, we're going to put on a nice, pretty lipstick slash gloss, and then I will show you my final look. Okay? And by the way, make sure to like and subscribe for more weekly videos. I am finally back, because I've been gone for a little bit, and yeah, so let's go. Alright everybody, I am finished my Barbie inspired look. I hope you all enjoyed, and make sure to like and subscribe for more weekly videos. See you next week. Mwah!